Uganda currently has 8,613 gazetted wetlands, covering between 13.9 and 14% of the country's total land surface. These wetlands span approximately to 3.4 million hectares and play a crucial role in flood control, water purification, climate regulation, and biodiversity conservation. Out of these, 12 sites have been designated as sites, recognizing them as wetlands of international importance. According to environmental authorities, wetland cover increased from 8.9% in the year 2019 to 9.3% in the year 2021, and in 2025, restoration efforts targeted an improvement to 13.9%, equivalent to about 3.4 million hectares nationwide.
That's how His Excellency directed that we stop issuing of permits in wetlands, and that has happened for the last 4 years, and we can see the impact now. It's hard to find somebody now with the EIA claiming that apart from those that happen.
Unsustainable land use practices have weakened both our wetlands and the traditional knowledge system that once protected them. In some cases, cultural values have been dismissed as outdated, while modern development has proceeded without regard for ecological limits.
Despite their immense contribution to human well-being and economic activities, wetlands continue to face severe pressure from the human activity, including encroachment, pollution, and illegal developments.
These existing cultures help to put the population in check, but also to minimize destruction of this biodiversity. For example, at Musambwa Island, the people there are not allowed to eat the eggs. The population of the birds continues to grow because the people are not eating the eggs, rather leaving the birds, the eggs to hatch, and you have more of the population.
So why the Kingdom of Uganda is key when it comes to wetland protection? All these issues that come because we misuse the wetlands affect our people directly.
You need inachievable for those industries to survive upstream. You need inachievable for the lake downstream to do it. And you know that our economy depends a lot on fish.
Stakeholders also highlight the widespread use and poor disposal of polythene bags as one of the major environmental threats, calling for practical and enforceable solution to address plastic pollution.
The local communities, but you also need to support their existence in terms of giving them sustainable alternatives as livelihoods, so that they are able to conserve the wetlands, but also benefit. So if they uptake these wise use practices, it enables us to save the environment.
The wetland infrastructures, like now the one we are investing in the Rubiji, when you go there, that's an infrastructure that does a lot of sewage treatment and flood control and so on.
Although Uganda has enacted various environment protection laws, participants noted that weak enforcement and limited public compliance have hindered the effective wetland conservation.
Community keep on changing. That's why we have to keep changing the skills we are using, the way we are approaching and doing this. But the rate at which these individuals do the degradation activities in wetland is high.
I therefore call upon all stakeholders present today to respect and integrate traditional knowledge in wetland conservation efforts, empower cultural institutions and local communities as legitimate environmental actors.
The concerns were raised as Uganda prepares to join the rest of the world to commemorate World Wetland Day on 2nd February 2026, with renewed call for government, communities and private sectors to work together to protect these vital ecosystems. Deborah Namamonde, Andrew Sebida, UBC News.